As explained in the last lesson, cyber attacks are a growing problem. They've become so advanced that they can endanger the lives of millions of people at one time or place. This puts many businesses, organizations, communities, and even countries at risk. Let's review 3 of the biggest cybersecurity case studies in recent history. Number 1, the Stuxnet worm. Stuxnet is an advanced and destructive computer worm created by the United States and Israel. This worm exploits unknown vulnerabilities to infect computers while going undetected. Stuxnet's purpose was to creep into Iran's nuclear facilities and prevent them from developing weapons by manipulating their programmable logic controllers, or PLCs. These PLCs not only managed Iran's nuclear program, but they also maintained its infrastructure, like oil pipelines, water treatment plants, and power grids. Simply, this worm could have prevented Iranians from drinking water, using electricity, and receiving supplies, killing millions in the process. This is why Stuxnet's ability to endanger physical lives makes it the most destructive virus ever. It even went beyond Iran and was located on computers in over 100 other countries. Since its discovery, hackers have used Stuxnet's code to create more advanced versions that have stolen data and created power outages in various countries. Number 2, the Colonial Pipeline attack. On May 7, 2021, one of America's largest fuel pipelines, Colonial Pipeline, suffered a major ransomware attack. This attack forced the pipeline to halt operations, creating gas supply shortages across the East Coast. Airlines had to reschedule flights or add fuel stops to their schedules. Some gas stations ran out of fuel because so many Americans were panic buying. The people responsible for this attack were a Russian hacker group called DarkSide. They sent a $4.4 million ransom letter threatening to leak employees' personal information, like names, birth dates, and social security numbers if they weren't paid. Colonial Pipeline paid 75 bitcoins, or $5 million to the hackers to resolve this incident. Luckily, most of the money was later recovered by the authorities. But the most insane part of this event is that hackers got into the pipeline system by using a single employee's password that got leaked onto the dark web. Lastly, number 3, Equifax. Equifax, a consumer reporting agency, was the victim of one of the largest cyber attacks ever. Foreign hackers broke through their security and discovered the personal information of over 143 million people. Information like their names, addresses, birthdays, social security numbers, and driver's license numbers that could be sold on the dark web. This forced Equifax to spend $1.4 billion on cleanup costs, including revamping its tech infrastructure, network, and data security. It also reached a record-breaking settlement with the FTC that required spending at least $575 million to resolve consumer complaints. This makes Equifax settlement the most expensive data breach to date. These examples of national, reputational, and financial damages of cyber attacks are why the cybersecurity industry is growing at a fire-fast rate. Organizations are willing to spend billions of dollars on security experts and tools to protect their information and people. Such high-stake consequences and high demand are why you made an excellent choice in becoming an SOC analyst. This job title will offer you lucrative opportunities while protecting the public.